What's going on, my Riverside family? So I was the lucky guy that was chosen to come and just chat it up with you just a little bit about the actual shift that is taking place within the Riverside family. And so what is that shift? That shift is, for now, there will no longer be large Sunday gatherings at the Riverside building. What that means is that the reservations that you guys were going on the website and making beforehand, that we're going to put a halt to that for right now. However, we will continue to live stream on Sunday mornings. And we aren't entirely sure as to what that looks like or what that feels like just yet. And so we ask you to be flexible with us, be fluid with us as we make those adjustments and just be led by the Father. Now, with that said, Abba has placed it on Pops and T-Money's heart, or Pastor Jason, Pastor Tina, whatever you may call them. He has placed it on their hearts that we all need to be way more intentional with our family connections. We need to be way more intentional with them equipping us, way more intentional with them provoking us. How they plan on doing that? By actually sharing what the Father has placed on their heart, just in a more intimate setting. And so I want to be clear here. These more intimate settings, they are for the purpose of us being equipped, for us being provoked by the apostle, by the prophets, by the pastors, by the teachers that the Father has placed within our family. Why? Because we are to be ambassadors of the kingdom, to showing the kingdom everywhere that we go, showing the righteousness, the peace, and the joy. And so these aren't therapy sessions, because we have people within our family that are able to do that are blessed to do that and have that gift. These more intimate times, they are going to take place at the Riverside building in groups of no larger than 10 people. And that does include the children. So pack the tablets, make sure that they are charged, and bring the kiddos. If you have older children, bring them as well. Just leave out the tablets and the phones. What I'm really trying to convey is that no one here is being left behind. The only way that you're being left behind is if you want to be left behind. And so what are those details? The details are the number one thing, call to action, if you will, is that we need you to go onto CCB and register. Now, if you are registered, revisit CCB and make sure that your information is up to date. You're able to access CCB by going on rcclife.com. You can access it through Facebook, or you can access it through our app. Yes, there is still an app out there. And so with that said, registrations for these intimate sessions, for these face-to-face, the face-to-face sessions, those present sessions, you can register them on, I'm thrown off. You can register on August the 30th. That's when registration will open, and then the actual face-to-face, the actual presence sessions will begin on September the 16th. The number two thing is, need to make sure that you are able to answer, and everyone within your group of 10 is able to answer no to all the self-check questions. We make sure that everyone is staying healthy, and so we will be taking temperatures as well as doing those self-check questions. If you do have a high temperature, stay home. If we come and we take your temperature and it is high, please don't be offended. We want to spend time with you, but we won't be able to. It is our responsibility as family to be able to take care of one another, and that means staying home when we need to stay home. The third thing is that we will be practicing physical distance. Now, what does that mean for us? That we'll be sitting apart within these intimate sessions, and that there are no hugs. Now, I know I'm one for saying that, but there are no hugs. I suck at not giving people hugs, and actually, I probably get it from Pops and T-Money, but they are no good at it as well. And so the onus is on us to not initiate that with them. Please, 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 we are asking you to practice the physical distancing. We're not social distancing, just the physical distancing. And so the last thing is that I need you to keep an eye out for Facebook. Keep an eye out on YouTube, because these will be the primary ways that we will be communicating with you as we go forward. Once again, we are in uncharted territory as to what we are doing here amongst our family. And so we have to be fluid. Just like the wind, as the Bible says, right? We don't know where it comes from. We don't know where it's going, but we have to be fluid. And so we're testing out your ability to be fluid within the family. And so I leave you with that. please sign up for these present sessions. Once again, that starts on August the 30th for registering for that. Be blessed, my friend.